my neighborhood. We enjoy the Steamboat Museum so much. It's such a beautiful place. If you've never been, you need to go, and you need to know that you can rent it, part of it there as an event space. Cynthia Molinari, who is the director, tell us all about it. Howard Steamboat Museum. You just had like the floors and all of that redone?
Yes, we did. So the Howard Steamboat Museum actually had a fire in 1971, and we just were able to get a grant through the Francis Howard Colop Foundation, as well as Jake Gamble, Sisters and Sons of the River Heritage. Oh my goodness, I apologize.
Take your time.
The Pioneer Rivermen.
Wait a minute. First, let me say to Cynthia, I have all of these papers, and Cynthia said, "Can I grab my phone because I want to make sure I get." Girl, pick that phone up and read it so you can tell these people thank you. I do it all the time. Don't even worry about it. That's what we do. You can't remember everything up here. Go ahead, do it again.
So we want to thank the Francis Howard Colop Trust and the grant from the J. Mack Gamble Fund of the Sons and Daughters of Pioneer Rivermen. They were gracious enough to fund the restoration of the floors after the fire in 1971.
Yay! And we appreciate them truly, because this is historic. This building, when you walk in, it takes your breath away.
It truly does. It is a staple and what I consider to be a hidden gem in Jeffersonville, and we fill it with as much love and as much true history as if you would have lived in the same time as the Howard's family.
I mean, the woodwork, they don't do that anymore.
No, they do
not. As the steps go up, I mean, when I go, every time I go in, I just go, oh. I've seen it a million times, you know, and it's not like, I mean, look at that. It is just so beautiful. Who did that? Who did all that woodwork? Did they do it just like it was done before?
Yes. So William Schumacher and Sons out of Mount Washington was able to restore it with impeccable accuracy. We actually found a mahogany inlay in the billiards room that we were unaware existed because of so much damage from the fire.
Really?
And it took a little bit longer to do that restoration because of that, but they wanted to make sure that they treated it perfectly, and they did such a wonderful job.
Well,
it looks amazing.
We thank them too so much. Steamboat Museum, open to the public.
Yes.
Will you give the hours and how people can come in on a daily basis?
Of course.
And what's there? What we can see?
So we're open. The campus is open Tuesday through Sunday, 10 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. is the final guided tour. You do self-guided or guided tours. It's a 3-story mansion filled with the Howard family history. And on campus, we also house the Carriage House, which is our event venue.
And it's beautiful. People, they rent it for everything. Weddings and parties.
Weddings, baby showers, business meetings,
yeah.
Even memorial services. It's absolutely stunning.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Do we have a picture of that? I know we did, but we'll keep going through these, and you'll see all of these events. Now, you have everything open. I know there's some things coming up. In the summer, it's extremely busy. Do you all have, and I could be wrong, I could be thinking of something else, you have the event house, the event venue. There it is. Look at that. That's so gorgeous. At one time, did you have a trolley or a train or something on the...
I'm unaware.
No,
that
that's not.
I don't think that was us.
No, not you. But look at how beautiful that is. That's so pretty. And you can just call and see if that's available, right?
Yes. Okay. We are booking all the way into 2027 right now.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Wow. All right. Talk about what's going on.
So coming up real quick, we have in April 24th, we have a beautiful astronomy talk with Louisville Astronomy Society. They're coming out and they're going to show us the stars on the river. And then we've got... Is
that going to be at night?
That will be at night,
So
yes.
What time and how do we get our tickets?
So you can find all the information on howardsteamboatmuseum.org. The time will be announced officially as we get closer to the date, just because of weather.
Right.
So hopefully we'll be, I believe it's going to be starting around 7 p.m. Fingers crossed that the weather does, agree with us for that. Then we've got our second annual Rolling on the River Beer Fest. We had that last year. That'll be this year, June 7th and the 8th.
And that was crazy.
Yes, that was absolute fun. Pearl Street does a wonderful job hosting that with us, and it is absolutely amazing. Father's Day weekend, June 14th and 15th, we have our band, organ, and instrument rally. So if you're interested in anything about the steamboats and how they make all those beautiful melodies, those instruments are going to be all over over campus, and it's going to be absolutely wonderful to see, along with some artisans and some arts and crafts to be there, and some live music.
Yeah, because those are fading and going away.
Yep, and then lastly, we do have our golf scramble on April 28th. It is a major fundraiser that we're hosting so that we can kick off our campus beautification project. We're going to be doing some tree planting and tree sponsoring on campus, and some other sponsoring possibilities for you guys to help us keep the history of how the Howards had their gardens and the grounds, and revive all of that. So that's on April 28th, and that's going to be hosted at the Elk Run Golf Club.
Okay, everybody look at all of this, and again, you can go to their website, howardsteamboatmuseum.org, and it's so important to keep our history. I mean, it's extremely important not to lose all that, not to lose the buildings and the home and the history and the artifacts, and more than anything, the knowledge.
Very, very true. And we absolutely agree with that, and we do everything we possibly can to express how much that history of Jeffersonville and the river really means to this whole area.
Okay, did we forget anything that you need to make sure that you tell the public that you all need, or that you all want to make sure that they know?
Well, we're always happy to welcome new members. You can get an annual membership to the museum, and that includes entrance for you and up to 3 other people as many times as you like to come and see and show your friends and your coworkers, or maybe even your boss, come out and see what the history of living on the river was like. Aside from that, we're always open to donations, of course, as a nonprofit, and we hope to just have everybody come out and see the beauty of the campus soon.
All right, and the beautiful floors, and to all that helped, everyone who helped do that. Thank you. Thank you for keeping Howard Steamboat Museum beautiful and that history alive. Cynthia, thank you. We appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. We'll see you at the museum very
Yes, ma'am.
much.